In this video, I'll show you how to update tasks in the portfolio grid. This is where PortfolioStack starts to move from planning into tracking. Once projects are added to a portfolio, you can update task status, adjust dates, revise costs, and add notes as the work changes. Let's start with status. To update a task, I'll click the status chip in the row. There are 4 status options: not started, in progress, blocked, and complete. For this example, I'll mark the task as in progress. The status updates right away. And because the metrics dashboard reads from the grid, this change will also be reflected in the dashboard. So as you update task statuses here, your portfolio level progress stays current. Next, let's look at dates. I can click into the start date cell to open the calendar picker. From here, I can move between months and choose a new start date for the task. When I select the date, PortfolioStack recalculates the end date for that task. And because tasks are sequenced, date changes can also cascade to the tasks that follow. That means I don't have to manually shift every downstream task one by one. I can also update the duration of a task by clicking into the days cell. For example, if this task should take longer than originally estimated, I can type a new number. Once I save that change, the end date updates based on the new duration. And again, the schedule can cascade so the rest of the plan stays aligned. Now, let's look at cost. When I click the Estimated Cost cell, a small rate panel opens. Here, I can override the labor rate and the category multiplier for this specific task. This is useful when one task needs a different cost assumption than the default estimate. After I click Apply, the estimated cost recalculates. The Notes field is a free text field. I can use it to capture anything that matters for this task: a blocker, a decision, a follow-up, a handoff note, or context for the next review. These notes are saved inside this portfolio. They don't change the original project template, so I can customize the portfolio without affecting the source project. If I want to update several fields for one task, I can also use the row detail drawer. I'll hover over the row and click the expand icon near the WBS cell. This opens the task in a focus panel. Here, I can review and update the schedule, cost, status, and notes all in one place. This is often easier than moving across the table, especially when I'm doing a more detailed task update. As I make changes in the grid or in the task drawer, the rest of the portfolio stays in sync. The Home tab and Metrics dashboard both update based on the latest task data. That's how to track status, dates, costs, and notes in PortfolioStack. In the next video, I'll show you how to use the Metrics dashboard to review progress across the portfolio.